What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we have a special guest on the channel, my friend, a fellow YouTuber, Cole.
How's it
So,
going, y'all?
okay. So before we get into it, go subscribe to his YouTube channel. After you watch this video, Suit and Ty, he'll probably comment on this video. Okay.
Cycling.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about. Let's get into it. He knows nothing about football, so this should be fun.
Oh
And we're gonna talk
gosh.
about what it's like to be on YouTube Shorts. Never thought I would say that.
I
All
have
right.
some very not nice words to say to you right now, but I'm not going to.
Okay. But anyway, let's get into the video. So anyway, Cole, why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself?
A little bit about myself. Well, I've been doing YouTube for a little bit now, a couple years, maybe like 2 years, 3 years, something like that. But all my old videos used to be with gaming, Minecraft, Brawl Stars, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I decided though I found something a little bit more that I like. I don't get me wrong, games are amazing. Love playing them. But I found something that I like doing a little bit more, just making these little skits. So I made the skits, a little bit of acting stuff, and decided let's post them on YouTube. Hence the YouTube Shorts, which you really do not approve of, but I don't care because they're fun.
Listen. Okay. YouTube Shorts just tends to be, it's always that I dropped something. It's always like that thing that, it's just, it's the worser TikTok, okay? Let's be real here. It's the same thing, except just a little bit worse. But yeah, it's good that you found
True.
something you enjoy creating content on. So,
I mean, I
yeah.
have fun making it. That's
Yeah. Um, so yeah. Also, if you figure where he gets any of those videos from, like half of those are I'm just kidding. Like 2 of them were my idea.
I will give them to you. Some of those were your ideas.
Yes.
Um, Others of them I try to just lip sync to different sounds on the around the internet and found that they actually are fun to make as well.
They do
So I
seem
do just hmm?
they do seem fun to make. You seem to have some enjoyment out of there.
Oh, I
He
definitely
he
do.
also is the one who like got on me for editing better. That's why you saw a constant improvement in editing because I'm lazy. But
And thumbnails.
and thumbnails. He taught me how to thumbnail. Yes.
Some thumbnails.
Look,
If I'm being honest, some can be a little bit
listen, I struggle with that, okay?
yeah.
I'm struggling.
Yeah.
I'm still working on that, okay?
It's a work in
It's
progress.
a work in progress.
Just like many things. Anyways,
Cool. Okay, so anyway, you're on a football podcast. So what do you know about football? Like, dead serious question. What do you know?
those yellow things that I think they're called end goals or end no.
They're called
Field goals,
goal
field goals,
goal.
field goals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those things. Um yeah. You like if you kick the football through it, you get a point.
You get 3 points.
Oh, you get 3 points. Um I mean I know there's touchdowns.
Yeah,
You have to
good.
run the football to the touchdown to get the touchdown.
Okay.
How am I doing so far?
You're doing great. All right.
Okay.
Actually,
I know there's players that have that have padding underneath that make them look really buff.
okay. All right. Okay. Okay. That's not very good, to say the least. There is a lot to it.
Oh,
Um,
don't the
so yeah,
refs like scream at the crowd with flags?
no, the crowd screams at the refs.
Oh,
Wrong thing. How about you
sounds
tell me
just like my
something you're
family.
interested in?
Sounds like my family.
I'll let you tell me something that you're interested in.
Um, well, I've got a couple things that I'm interested in.
All right, let's hear them.
Um, I am a swimmer. That's my favorite sport is swimming. That's why I don't know anything about football because you don't throw a ball when swimming unless you're playing water polo. And
Yeah.
that is a one-way trip to drowning, especially when you're my size.
So you want to tell the viewers how tall you are?
I am a soaring 5'3".
You are not 5'3", you are 5'1.5". You are barely taller than me.
Step away from the mirror.
Listen. You are not taller than my mom, okay?
Are you gonna keep this in?
Yes. What do you think I'm
All
not?
right, just go for it. Take shots at your mom while you're at it. All right.
I'm not taking shots at my mom. I'm saying you're not.
My turn. My turn.
You can tell your mom hi.
I meant I was gonna take shots at your mom.
Like, no, you're not gonna take shots at my mom. I'm just taking shots at my mom. Okay, back onto the subject. You like swimming, okay? You
Yeah.
played for our school. I'm not gonna leak the school. Our school swimming team. What was that like?
Um, it's painful, but 100% worth it.
Painful.
It's
How
funny.
so?
It's funny because the coaches, I feel like, just try to drill into you during the practices, but as soon as you get to the actual meets, you can come in second to last place, and they'll say, "Great job, we're so proud of you. You did your best." You come into second to last place in practice, and they'll make you swim laps, extra lap.
Laps.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah, that sounds about right. That feels about right too.
that sounds horrible.
It's worth it. I love it.
Yeah. Well, you gotta love what you do. So you swim. How about we get into it? You're a magician. And
Oh.
insert clip of you winning talent show. What's it like?
Being a magician, I never actually put that on YouTube. I thought I might maybe, but I was
You've
like, nah.
never mentioned that on YouTube?
I've never mentioned that I was a magician.
No way.
But I am a magician. I have gone up on stage a couple times now. Performed my biggest one yet, which won't seem like much, was in front of 3,000 people.
Recently, I know that.
That it was recently. Turns out they weren't I ended up winning crowd favorite because there were actually judges for that one. So
Weren't
I
there
ended up
judges
winning.
for the school one as well?
There was judges for the school one, and I won first place for that one. My trophy is sitting above me right now.
Good for you.
Thanks. That was
Yeah.
probably one of the most successful moments in my life.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
So obviously that's something you enjoy doing.
Oh,
What
100%.
What got you into it?
I was sitting on a boat in the middle of the ocean. There is a lot of backstory to that, but I was on a boat in the middle of the ocean
No,
near
back up. Why were you on a boat?
We were learning how to manage a sailboat,
Okay.
and one of the people that was on there, he was an adult. He was trying to impress our captain with some magic tricks.
Okay.
So he showed him one, and I got my. It was a simple trick. It's my go-to trick too, because he taught me how to do it. But I got my mind blown. So did a bunch of other people. So I was
What's your go-to trick?
showed you the one.
What is it? I don't know what your
The one
go-to.
where it's the one where you kind of like you end up accidentally picking your own card, and you're like, what?
What?
Anyways, so he showed the captain that trick, and the captain was amazed, and and so was I. So I asked him how he did it, if he was willing to teach me his magic trick. He was like, "Yeah, I'll go for it, no problem." Um, Magicians should never reveal their secret but sometimes I will. And I'm glad he did too because it really got me into magic. And I learned that trick. That was my first trick. I showed everybody. Everybody loved it, and I thought, why don't I learn some more?
Not gonna lie, I'm a bit of a magician myself. Just kidding. I can do one trick half decently. But yeah.
I could make a really bad comment there, but I'm not going to.
Cole, we are kid friendly here. Anyway, okay. So obviously you learn most of your tricks from YouTube. I know that one.
I've learned some of them. So when I first started out, I was learning a lot of my tricks from YouTube. And sitting in the middle of biology, making me bored, prompted me to try and create my own trick, which is the one I've
Biology?
learned. Yes.
You made your own trick in biology and I still don't know about this?
It was the one that I won both talent shows with.
Oh. Okay.
I invented that trick myself in biology. I'm very proud of it. I started trying to make some of my own tricks a little bit more. And to be honest, I already have a plan for my next show.
Oh. Oh no, we can't leak that.
Not going to.
We can't leak that. That would be a no-go. Okay, so you've expressed. I can't speak.
Bless you.
Yeah, thank you.
Man speaking in hieroglyphics here.
Man speaking in hieroglyphics. So
I just
yeah,
said that.
you kind. Yeah, I know. I'm repeating. So you kind of got. I'm not gonna say famous, but you kind of got popular doing magic tricks. Not gonna lie. Start of the year, you were doing magic tricks for people, and that's how our friend group got to know you.
That is true.
That is very true. Okay, on to the next subject. What got you into YouTube? Like, do you have any inspirations? Because I have some.
Yes, I do. It's something a lot of people may not know. It was called quarantine.
Oh wait, what's that?
Exactly. See,
No. What got me
people
into
like Isaiah here don't even know what quarantine is. Kind of sad.
Shut up. Anyway,
Maybe.
so if I were to say me, I got inspired by watching other YouTubers.
I think that's.
I was really little, but I used to love watching YouTube. Still do. But I watched a lot of YouTubers like Stampy, Dan TDM, EvanTube HD. EvanTube was probably my biggest inspiration, honestly. And now I go to school with him.
Sorry, what now?
That's all. Do you not get the joke?
I don't, because
We
when I
call
was younger,
Zayden EvanTube HD because he looks like him.
my parents didn't really let me watch YouTube when I was younger.
You know who EvanTube is?
I know who he is now. Didn't know then.
Did you just Google it?
No.
Okay. Hold on. We'll be right back.
Last
All
time we
right.
went.
After that, let's get back on the topic of what we were going to talk about, which is football. We've already gone through this. You don't know nothing about football.
I know absolutely nothing about football.
You know who Tom Brady is, right?
It's yeah. I know who he is.
I know who
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Doesn't he make like 7 figures or something like that? 6 figures?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, yeah. Football's a lot to learn about, and I don't really know how I can explain it to you in the matter of the next around 20 minutes. So
Figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the best way to put it, let's start. There are 32. Okay, there are 32 teams in the league, right?
Okay.
The league is split up into 2 conferences, right?
Yeah.
Consisting of the AFC and the NFC.
UCF is one of those 2, right?
Cool. Cool. That's college. That's college.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, there's difference.
Okay.
So, professional football, because I'm not the one qualified to talk to you about college football. I know next to nothing.
I know who the Green Bay Packers are.
Good for you. So each team is split up into all the 32 teams, each team is split into conferences of 16, right? You know how we're learning biology, like how the cells split into haploid cells?
Yeah.
Instead of
I'm barely passing biology. I'm passing biology, but like it doesn't make sense to me. Don't put it into biology terms.
Okay.
I know it's easy. I don't care what you say. For me, it's not.
Okay, here. 32 teams.
Okay.
2 conferences. Okay.
2 conferences.
16 teams in each conference.
16 in each conference.
I'm typing and I'm struggling here. And
Okay.
then these 2 conferences are split into 4 divisions, okay? That makes 8
Okay.
divisions, okay? Each consisting
Okay.
of 4 teams. Okay, you got that? You're following through?
Yeah.
So, in terms of each division, your first goal as a team is you want to win your division, because if you win your division,
Wait.
what?
There's goals in football too?
Goals? I think you're a little bit lost here.
Wait, no. Hold on. Back it up. You just told me there was goals in football.
Oh,
I know
no.
that.
Not like a goal. Like, what's your objective?
Oh.
I think you're just acting dumb at this rate. If
I'm
that's the
trying my best. You genuinely start slightly confusing me. I'm hanging on.
okay, so when you're a team, right, you want to win your division because there are 7 playoff spots for each conference. So 7 teams make the playoffs for each conference, right?
Okay.
If you win your division, you make the playoffs, okay?
Okay.
So out of all the teams, you want to first win your division, right? And depending on how many, so if you have the most wins in the league, you will be the 1 seed, okay?
The what?
The 1 seed. They are the best team in their conference, okay?
Okay.
They are basically the top dogs. They when the playoffs come around, they get a week's off of rest, and they get to play at their home stadium for the entire playoffs, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So now on to the other teams. So after you got your 1 seed, you got your 2 to 4 seed. Those are all divisional winners based on how many wins you have, okay? Here, and it'd probably be better if I just showed you a picture of like NFL standings. All right. So, as you can see, you have the teams here. All 14 teams who made the playoffs, right? See the Steelers there?
Yeah.
They didn't make the playoffs. I know it says that, but they didn't deserve it, okay?
Okay, where's the Dolphins?
They should have been in the Steelers spot, okay? Steelers got
So they're
lucky.
bad.
Steelers
So
got
they're
a
bad.
tie.
So they're bad.
Okay, I don't want to hear it. So, as you can see, so the 1, 2, 3, and 4, the teams with the 1, 2, 3, and 4, they won their division, right? The 5, 6, and 7 teams are considered wild card teams. They're basically like teams that weren't good enough to win their division, but they were good enough to make the playoffs. Okay?
Wild cards, like our biology teacher.
Yes, that's the best way to put it. They aren't good. They aren't good enough. They aren't good enough to be the top dog.
Take your time.
Cole,
Did I just stutter?
Oh my Cole. Even
I am not your Cole. Thank you very much.
okay. So basically, depending on your seed, you get to play the lowest possible. Like, so you see the two Kansas City Chiefs. They get to play the 7 Steelers because they were the best. So they get rewarded for being the best by playing the worst playoff team. Make sense?
Yeah.
Now, if you're like the Cowboys over here, you'll lose to that team. Okay? By running a QB draw with 13 seconds left. I know you don't know what that means, but just know it was a bad decision. Okay?
Interesting.
You're following through?
Sort of.
Okay. So, as you can see, most of these teams you're at the first round, right? Most teams in the first round, they won their games, okay?
Yeah.
Most of the teams who were the better number won their games, okay? Unless you're the Cowboys, but the Cowboys suck, okay?
Just like the Dolphins.
Nobody likes. Oh yeah, also something you need to learn. Nobody likes Cowboys. Nobody likes Cowboys.
Okay.
You
So
every opportunity you get, just hate on the Cowboys, okay?
Okay.
They're like Ethan in our friend group.
Poor Ethan. Leave him alone. All right. So,
Am I wrong though?
So we're hating on the Cowboys. So I should compare them to the Dolphins, or are they better?
They're okay. They're better than the Dolphins, okay?
Then why do you support the Dolphins?
Because it's called loyalty. You there?
Loyalty.
Yes.
You're loyal to a losing team.
Yes.
Why?
Because Nobody likes a person who switches their team every season just so their team can be good.
Okay.
You become attached to the players. It's so.
They probably don't even know who you are.
Oh, they definitely don't
Don't
know.
tell me you build attachments to them.
They definitely don't know who I am. But you know when you're watching a show and then one of the characters, you know when you're watching Star Wars and then you watch one of the porgs get eaten?
Hey, don't bring them into this.
That hurt you, right? That's the kind of emotion you get when your team loses a football game. Or you know when you're watching, what's a show you like watching?
Literally any Marvel series.
So when you're watching Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Mid, and you watch...
It's not a TV series!
Listen! Okay, fine, TV series. So you're watching, oh, wait, I don't watch Marvel TV shows. So you're watching Mandalorian. And you finally saw the conclusion where Mandalorian saved Baby Yoda from the one dude. What was his name? Moff Gideon. That was his name.
Surprised you remembered that.
Where Mandalorians, I was very invested in the show. Where Mandalorian saved Baby Yoda from Moff Gideon. That's the type of emotion you get when your team wins. You build an unbreakable bond with these teams. Any more questions, comments, or concerns?
So you made an unbreakable bond with a team that cannot win a game or a series. When was the last time the Dolphins were in the Super Bowl?
That's not important.
And yes, I know. And I know what the Super Bowl is. I was born on it.
You were born on a Super Bowl? That's cool.
Yep, I was almost named the Colts. Or I was almost named
your name is Cole?
No, I was almost named Colt, though.
Colt? Oh, that must have been... Wait, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
What year were you born? Were you born in 06?
No.
What year were you born in? 07? You would have been named either the Patriots or the Giants. Which would have been a lie too. Being named Giants would have been a huge lie.
Thanks.
Because in 2007, that's who won the Giants won the Super Bowl.
Interesting. Because I don't know much about football, but I am almost certain that the Colts played the Bears in 2007.
All right, I'm Googling this.
Am I wrong?
This man let off more than he knows. He was right. So you're almost named the Colts.
I was almost named Colt.
Colts. Okay. So, what were we talking? We were talking about why is Laporte a bad football team?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since the Dolphins made the Super Bowl, okay? But that's okay.
Is not okay.
We at least have a Super Bowl win, okay? There are plenty of teams that don't have Super Bowl wins.
Yeah, but they seem to be doing better than the Dolphins.
The Lions and the Browns are not doing better than the Dolphins. I don't want to hear it. The Bills are, but that's unimportant.
Then mute it.
What?
What?
Oh my. Okay, so you move on to the second round, right? The 1 seed here, they get to play the lowest seed from the winning round, right? But the Titans and the Packers just suck, okay? So they lost to that team, okay?
Sounds about right.
So yeah, the Packers lost to the 49ers because of horrible weather conditions and their special teams. Don't take that the wrong way. That's where that's where they kick and they punt the ball. That's where they kick field goals and they punt the ball. Their special teams was the worst in the league last year.
Interesting.
So, the only touchdown that the 49ers had was on a blocked punt. Basically, a punt is when when it's 4th down, you get 4 plays to score, right? Or get a first down. You get 4 plays to get a first down. Okay? You got that?
I know what a punt is. I've been there before. I've been punted before. It's not fun.
Okay. So when a team punts, they basically say, wait, you've been punted before?
Moving on.
So basically, when a team punts, they basically say, we don't want to risk giving you the ball at this spot, so we're going to kick the ball away so you get the ball at a worse spot, okay? Well, the Packers couldn't do that, so instead it got blocked, and the 49ers picked it up in the end zone and scored a touchdown.
All right.
And that's how they won the game.
Okay.
So you moved down here, and now you got Tom Brady and the Rams, right? Everyone just loves Tom Brady, right?
Tom Brady plays for the Rams.
No. Tom Brady plays for the Bucks. I know the way I said it sounded like he played for the Rams. Everyone loves Tom Brady, right? So everyone's like, woo, let's get Tom Brady his 8th Super Bowl ring. Okay? I was not one of those people. I wanted the Bucks to lose. Not only that, I wanted them to get stomped. Now, when it all looked like they were going to get stomped, yeah, leave it to Tom Brady almost made a comeback. You there?
Yep. I'm
What?
here.
Yeah. Tom Brady almost made a comeback. I don't know if... I think you told me you watched one of these games. I'm not 100% sure which one it was. So, yeah, the Buccaneers down 27-3 managed to tie the game up, but they still found a way to lose. Don't ask me how.
All right, you've lost me.
Where have I lost you?
Back when you started talking about football.
Oh, okay. What don't you understand? What is there to understand?
Everything!
What do you need to understand?
I don't even know how to play the game.
Okay. So, I'll explain to you. So, in football, there's something called a first down, right?
Okay.
Once every 10 yards, there's a first down. Your goal is to get that first down in 4 plays so you can reset your downs, okay? Okay? So you get 4 tries to get the first down, okay? So you want to pick up the first downs, or you want to score a touchdown.
Voice crack there.
That was not a voice crack. It was a voice crack. I want to hear it. Or you just... What?
What?
Or you score a touchdown.
All right.
So a touchdown is 6 points. But after you score the touchdown, you get an option. You can go for 2 points, which is where the offense comes back on the field and then tries to score on the 2-yard line in 1 try, okay? Or you got the more common option, which is where the offense lets their kicker come on the field to attempt a short field goal to give them 1 point, okay? Following through so far?
I guess.
Now, if you're the defense, your goal is to make them not get the first down. Your goal is to get the ball back to the offense, okay? Whether that's with interceptions, you know what interceptions means.
Yeah, when they grab the ball from you.
Yes, when the ball ends up in the hands of the opposing team.
Or hits the ground, right?
No, that's called an incomplete.
Oh. What's a fumble?
A fumble is when a player is running the ball, right?
Yeah.
And then they drop it.
Don't they wear gloves for that reason?
Yeah, you would think so. But sometimes you get hit really hard.
Snipe does a good job, mate.
What?
What?
Okay. So, basically, a fumble is when the defense usually tends to hit a player really hard, and then the player drops the ball from the contact, and then the ball is a free ball, so any team can pick it up. Alright, that makes sense?
Hey.
Or, in that rare occasion, the player just drops the ball for no reason.
Okay.
Okay. So you got that. Your goal on the offense is to get the first downs and touchdowns. Your goal on the defense is to not allow that and get the ball back to the offense.
Alright.
Alright. So, you got multiple different positions. What serves the offense? Because I know way more about offense. You obviously have the quarterback.
Sure you do.
You obviously have the quarterback, right?
Isaiah, you are not good at offense.
I said I know more about offense.
Making the first move.
Oh, stop! When did this turn into a bullying session?
You invited me to talk about football. What do you expect? I don't know anything about football.
Okay. So, on the offense, you have the quarterback, right?
Alright.
So, the quarterback, his job is to throw the ball, right? That's pretty self-explanatory, right?
Okay.
Some quarterbacks are able to run the ball, like Lamar Jackson and Kyler Murray. Those guys are known to be able to run the ball when they have it. They can also throw, but they also
I do not know who you just talked about.
I know you don't.
Okay.
That's why you're gonna Google it, because you're gonna be editing this video.
I'm sorry, what now?
Yeah,
No.
you heard me.
No.
You heard me.
Hold up. I didn't sign up for that.
Yeah, you heard me. You want this video to have these advanced cuts that you know I can't do. So either A, you're gonna edit
I
this,
mean,
or B,
advanced
it's
cut.
gonna be an
You
unedited
click,
video. So what do you
click,
want?
you click the section, you hit the split button,
No.
you move them.
No.
Or
My
if you
editing
want to cut
software will
something
crash
out,
at least.
you click
My
the
editing
section.
software will crash at least 27 different times when trying to do this. So either you're
What editing
editing,
software
or
do
it's gonna
you
be,
use?
or it's gonna be unedited video. Okay, edit discussion.
It's not my channel.
Okay, well then it's unedited. Anyway,
You do you.
so
It's gonna be a long video then.
that's fine. It's a podcast. What do you think it is? It's meant to be listened to.
Okay.
So anyway, should I move to Spotify? Like irrelevant.
Hold up. You have how many subscribers? 95, right?
96.
96.
Well,
And you're gonna move to Spotify.
yeah, absolutely. I was
You do
joking
you.
about the Spotify thing.
Whatever boat you float.
I don't care. Okay. So anyway, so some quarterbacks are able to run the ball, right? As we were talking about. And they're really good at it, right?
Okay.
So another thing the quarterback could do is give the ball to the running back. Which is all the Tennessee Titans do. But you know, that's irrelevant. Okay?
Obviously not.
What?
Obviously not.
What'd you say?
I said obviously not.
Well, okay. So
Okay.
when a team doesn't have that great of a quarterback, and they have a really good running back, which is the next position, a running back, their job is to run the ball, okay?
Sure.
The quarterback gives them the ball, and they're supposed to run. Sometimes they go and catch balls, but their main job is to run it. Okay?
All right. And why don't they run it?
What?
And why don't they run it?
Why don't they run it?
No. You're asking me.
Why don't they run it? Wait, what?
I don't know.
Wait, why?
That's what I'm trying to ask you.
Why don't they run it? Like, I'm confused. What are you
Stop
asking me?
me.
What are you asking me? Explain
I
your
don't
question.
know.
Explain your question. Why do
Why-
teams run the ball?
No. Sure.
Okay.
Why do you have people that are always throwing it?
If you can run the ball,
Yeah.
because running the ball can't, because so when you're throwing the ball, right? Your job when you throw the ball is to get the ball down the field and make.
You don't say.
Okay, but like when you pass the ball, you can obviously throw far. Obviously, a lot of quarterbacks can throw far. So the reason why teams don't run it sometimes is because sometimes they're at like positions where they're at like 3rd down and 12, and they need to get those 12 yards that play, and they feel like they're more comfortable throwing the ball than they are running the ball.
Interesting.
But teams like to run it so that they can so it's a safe way to get yards without risking losing yards. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Up next, you got the receivers, right? Everyone's favorite position, receivers. You ask anyone what their favorite player is, and I guarantee you it's either going to be a quarterback or a receiver. Okay? So, these people, their job is to get open so the quarterback can throw it to them. You ever see those kids that go out and play football first thing in the morning, and they're like, one person's guarding them, and the other person's trying to run and catch the ball?
You used to do the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
You also got body slammed multiple times, but we don't talk about that.
What?
Said you also got body
I
slammed
never
multiple
got body
times.
slammed.
Oh, many times.
When?
You're running, and next thing you know, you're lying on the ground. It's like one of those comics. Sprints at somebody, next thing you know, he's upside down.
Okay. Anyway, you get the point. Okay? So basically, when those people are the wide receivers, right? Their job is to get open so the quarterback can throw it. If they don't get open, quarterback can't throw it. Bad play happens. Right? Yes. So, usually on the field, there are around 3 receivers on the field per play.
Okay.
Which, yes, makes sense, because you need multiple receivers to get open.
Okay.
So now go to their little friend over here, and we got the tight end, right?
The what?
He's basically a big receiver. The best way to put it. He's
You're being
usually
sizist.
he's
You out of
usu-
all people should not be sizist.
Listen. He usually tends to be slower. He usually tends to be slower than most of the receivers, but he's usually better at blocking. He's usually stronger, and he's usually taller than all the receivers.
So, like that one kid that sits with us.
What one kid?
The kid that's always stealing stuff.
Oh, him. Yes. Yeah, so this guy, he tends to be bigger than all of them. His goal, basically, he has the same job as the receivers, but sometimes he has put up the task of just going one-on-one with somebody, which basically means you throw it up to me, I'm going to catch it over this guy's head.
All right.
You get that? They're big.
Sure.
They're bigger, slower receivers. That's the best way to put it. Up next, you have the O-linemen, right? These are the
So
guys.
what now?
Have you ever watched? You've watched a football game before, right? Ever?
I didn't know what I was watching, but it.
You know those
seen
guys those guys who are, at the start of the play are just standing there and they're like in a line. We're talking like 5 men in a line, and they just go block the people.
Oh yeah.
That's the O-lineman.
Interesting.
There's different positions to them, but we're not going to get to that. Basically,
Okay.
that as a unit is the O-line. Their job is to make sure the quarterback doesn't get hit. Okay?
Yeah, they do a great job at that.
Some do. Others don't. So their job is to make... Yeah, we got that. Their other job is to make sure that when the running back runs the ball, he isn't getting tackled immediately. Their job is to make sure these people are not touching their the players. An average football play lasts around 3 seconds. So the golden rule is if an O-line holds their blocking for 3 seconds, they did a good job.
Okay.
Okay. So now you have the offense, okay? You got that? You got an idea of what the offense tends to look like?
Yeah.
Okay. Now moving on to the defense, right? Up first, you have the defensive line. These are the guys that the O-linemen try to block, okay?
Okay.
These are the guys who try to hit the quarterback and try to make sure the running back doesn't go anywhere. You get that? Their job is to make it to the quarterback before he throws the ball, okay?
Okay.
And then you have the cornerbacks. Their job is they're the guys, when you see the people running outside throwing the football, they're the guys making sure the wide receiver doesn't catch the football. Their entire goal, don't let him catch the ball. You get that?
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Sure.
Sure. Up next, you have the safeties, right?
Okay.
These guys are the guys who stand really far off the play. So when the defense is all around the first down, these guys are usually tend to be 5 yards past the first down. Their job is to make sure nothing gets past them. So if a receiver starts running a deep route, their job is to make sure that receiver doesn't get open. If a running back makes it through everyone on the defense, their job is to make sure he doesn't make it past them. They're basically a fail-safe. That's the best way to put it.
Okay.
When all else fails, these guys need to be the ones to make the play.
Okay.
Then you have the linebackers. These are like the leaders of the defense. They're what keep the defense together. They tend to be the team captains of the defense, and they tend to tell the defense what to do. They do a lot of different... What?
So they're bossy.
Yes. They do a lot of things though. They help make sure the running. They can help sometimes. They can help.
You said they like 12 times in the same sentence.
I'm stuttering. Okay.
Did I stutter?
Oh, Michael. Okay. So
Hi.
their job is to make sure that how do I put this? Their job is to make sure the defense does their job. Okay. But they help. They're in certain defensive plays. They're sometimes helping the D-line get to the quarterback. Other times they're helping the cornerbacks, the guy who guard the receiver. Other times they're helping make sure the running back doesn't get far, okay? These guys are the most important player on the defense. They make sure everyone's doing their job, and they help other players with their jobs, okay?
Sure.
And that's your defense right there.
Ooh, so I'm trained in the art of football now?
What?
I'm trained in the art of football now?
Yeah, now I get to actually show you what that looks like.
Oh.
All right, for the final thing, we have a visual representation of it, okay? Are you looking at it?
Where are their heads?
This is okay. So, as you can see,
No. Where are their heads?
that you're gonna get on me for.
Oh, 100%. You're gonna tell me what their damn.
I couldn't find a better picture, okay?
So you found one where they're headless.
Yeah. All right, that's beyond the point, though. It's meant to just
And
show
what
you.
are their legs?
It's just meant to show you what an offense looks like, okay? All right.
So they're headless on an offense.
Cool.
Bro, I want to join this football team. Bet, sign me up.
Okay, so you have the quarterback, right? As you can see, he's standing around 5 yards from the offensive line, right?
Is that how far that is?
Yes.
Mr. Headless Smith there?
Yeah. Did you see Charles, right? He's standing behind the quarterback. There's a chance that he...
Charles?
Yeah, there's a
British.
chance that when Smith takes the ball, Smith gives the ball to Charles, and Charles tries to run it through the offensive line, okay?
Well, that's a stupid idea. Why are they going to go through? Just go around.
That's not how it works. I saw a video that perfectly explains why when people ask this question. It's not always how it works. Sometimes they have to go through it.
Yeah, okay.
No,
So if there's this huge guy in the hallway blocking you from your next class, trying to demand money to let you go through, what are you going to do? Go through him or go around him?
that's not the point. Sometimes there will be a guy. You see where Wilson is? Sometimes there'll be a guy ready to tackle Charles by the time if he ran outside. But if he runs
So what is Wilson going to do? Hold 3 people by the throat and say, go on, Charles, you can go. Just go on right by. All good. Why is this put on Wilson?
All right. So beyond the point that we're not going to ask why people run up the middle, okay?
Wait, they run up through the middle?
Yes!
So this Morse guy is supposed to, throw 8 people around until Charles just walk through.
It's usually, 4 here. And Fisher and Ingner are responsible for one
Bless
guy.
you.
Morse is responsible for another.
What are they going to do?
Just
So they're going to pull a Moses and say, all right, guys, we're going to part the waters and let these people, let everyone come through?
Yes, that's basically what they're doing. All right? Now, a different scenario, right? Alex Smith throws the ball here, okay? Little Smith
He's
here.
the quarterback.
Yes, he throws the ball.
Headless Smith.
Okay, so Morse is going to snap the ball to him, right? That's where the center throws the ball to him, right? And Conley's going to run, Wilson's going to run, and Macklin's going to run their assigned routes. A route is basically like a direction you run, okay?
You don't say. I know the definition of a route.
Okay. So Wilson might run an out route where he just goes out. Conley might run a slant where he kind of runs up and then cuts in the middle. And Macklin might run a streak where he just runs straight. And then Kelsey over here, the tight end, he might either help Schwartz over there block, or he might just run a short little route just to
Stop. Can you hear the dogs barking?
I heard one bark.
Okay. Because they're going nuts, I cannot hear you, and you're gonna cut this out of the video.
Yeah.
You do that, and we're gonna have some issues.
Then you're gonna see Kelsey. He might just run a little route to give Smith a guy to throw to if Conley, Wilson, or Macklin don't get open. Okay? You're following through here?
Give me a second. I'm gonna go get these dogs.
Okay. All right. So that's your offense. That could be what the offense looks like. Okay.
With Headless Smith there charging through.
Yes.
Is he the head of it?
Yeah.
Oh, pun not intended.
Okay. All right. So the final thing on this
now
video.
we're X's.
Listen, you complained about them being F-less. So I got you X's. Be thankful.
You just degressed. Now they don't even have necks. They don't even have a chest. You gave them an X. What are we doing? Playing tic-tac-toe?
Yes. Imagine. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, well, guys, touchdown. Got 3 in a row.
Listen. There a lot. Okay, so basically,
A little hashtag in there too.
You see the 3 guys like in the very front, right? This is what people call a 3-4, as you can see there, right? Basically
I see 2, FS and SS.
No, at the very bottom, I should say.
Oh.
This is called a 3-4. Basically
DENT. DE.
Yeah, this is what they call a 3-4. This is where you have 3 defensive linemen, 4 linebackers, and the rest are corners and safeties, right?
Okay.
So the D linemen, as we already established, their job is to hit the quarterback. Usually, it's these 2 guys who are the 2 DNs, the 2 DEs.
So hitting is allowed in this game.
Yes. Tackle the quarterback. Tackle is the best word.
Okay.
Their job is to tackle the quarterback. The defensive ends, the DEs, tend to be the ones who tackle the quarterback. The NT, the NT is usually the guy who, when they run the ball up the middle, his job is to make sure that he can't run up the middle, right?
Okay.
His job is to he's basically like a massive brick wall. Think of him like that. His job is to make sure that the running back cannot run past. He's making sure the running back cuts it outside so someone else can make the tackle, okay?
Okay.
So then you have these guys. These are the outside linebackers, the OLB, okay?
Who are you talking about? I cannot see you pointing.
Yeah, I realize that. The outside linebackers, the OLBs.
LLBs. Okay.
OLB.
Why are they called? Oh.
They're outside
OLB.
linebackers because they're on the outside.
I see that now.
Yeah. Their job is basically sometimes sometimes they'll play the role as the D ends because they'll be the ones at the edge instead of the defensive ends, and they'll come off the edge, okay?
Okay.
And other times they'll be the guys when the nose tackle, the NT, is the guy being
the what tackle?
The nose tackle, the NT.
They don't have noses.
You get the point. It's what the position's called.
No, I don't get the point.
It's what the position's called, okay?
It's called a nose tackle.
Yes.
That's a position.
Yes. Okay.
I'm really starting to dislike English.
So, basically, when the nose tackle, he's all like being that big wall. These guys are the guys who are supposed to tackle the running back when he cuts it to the outside, okay? And then you got the ILBs, the interior linebackers. They're the bossy ones.
How about inside instead of interior?
Inside linebacker.
What are we designing a house?
Their job, they're the bossy ones. They're the ones I was talking about earlier. The bossy ones, that's them.
Oh, I thought those were the refs.
Well, yeah, them too. These guys are the bossy ones on defense. They tell the defense what to do.
Okay.
And you see the CBs? Those are the cornerbacks. Yeah. Their job, you already said that. Their job is to make sure the receivers doesn't catch the ball. And there's our little fail-safe, the safeties back there, to make sure if those cornerbacks fail their job, they make sure that that receiver doesn't score a touchdown.
And you wonder why they're called a fail-safe.
Yes. When all else fails, they're the ones that they go to. All right.
It's kind of like the frame.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it's like. So, thank you for coming on to the podcast. That was an incredibly long video. Thank you for coming along. Anything else you want to say?
Get these football players some heads. Wait, that sounded weird. Cut that out. Cut that out.
You're not getting that cut out.
Isaiah, that sounded bad.
You're not getting that cut out. You can cut
Isaiah.
it out. I'm not cutting it out.
That sounded bad. Give them a face.
Get the football players' faces. Is that all you wanted to say?
Yeah, just about.
Okay. Thank you for coming on. Thanks for watching.
Glad I was invited.
Yeah. Hopefully one day I'll be in one of your YouTube shorts. Thank you all for coming on
Maybe.
to the channel. Please like, subscribe, and notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.